HTML tags. So in this case, let's just put hello sandwich boy like that and hit save. So I can do control save. Okay, and now to visualize this on the screen, what we can do is hit
the most dominant competitor in WWE history.
Open with live server. And that's going to put it up on the screen here for us. Let me drag the screen on the side of the page. That doesn't work. Okay, let me just do this. And as you can see, we have a heading that says hello sandwich boy. So everything.
The following is an
this is super
Iron
basic, so in the next
match.
section.
Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in.
Okay, if you've seen this, you probably get an error message here with this yelling at you saying, I believe he's not passable without body or headband. Goodness, leave me alone, why you do this? So basically it's telling you that, hey, this needs a proper structure. So you kind of need to define the HTML tag. And there's something else called the head and the body. So I'm going to kind of explain everything as we go on. So the first thing we need to do is basically specify to the browsers that, hey, we are working here with a HTML document. So the way we can do that is there's a special tag here called
he truly seems to enjoy
exclamation
combat.
point.
Of course, Cole, because it's what Lesnar was built for. The battlefield is his home.
Okay. So
yeah, Brock Lesnar relishes the chance to go out and simply conquer.
And that's kind of
because Brock wants to be on the very top of the mountain.
This is just
and he won't be denied.
We never really go back to this, and we're going to do it in all of our pages. So don't really worry too much about this. Okay, but essentially what it's saying is, yo, I'm a HTML document, so
the Punisher.
Okay, so here's where we're going to see these sandwiches.
I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop.
So
Why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh?
Now here's a
that's what they're doing right now, Corey.
It's automatically going to complete everything. So you just write
see what they've got
and tab. And the same thing works with the H1 as well that we saw. Okay, so this basically takes two things. So this is our document, so our HTML document. And this has a head, I'm going to hit tab again, and also a body, which I'm going to do down here. Alright, so as you can see, these are kind of separate. This is kind of like the parent element to these two children in here. Okay,
I mean, there's got to be a serial moment. How nervous are you right now in the ring?
We
can't get lost in the magnitude of the moment because he has to prepare
on the website,
for an encounter with the beast incarnate.
And things of that sort for search engine optimization, for Google to find your page, to index your page. And also, you're going to see that here is where we're going to link our CSS and our fonts and things of that sort. Okay, so things that are kind of in the background that we don't necessarily see on the screen. And the body basically holds all the information that we do see on the screen. So for now, let's just do one here.
The ultimate test of endurance in WWE has to be the Iron Man match.
Let's
more or less our version of a marathon.
Okay,
once they throw
so
a timer on the clock, whichever superstar's got the most falls scored at the end of the time limit is the winner. Hopefully, these two did their cardio because they are in for a long night.
Okay, and whatever we put in our body here, so I'm going to just write a H1 forward. And hit save, control save,
trying to fight his way out of the barrel.
So the main part of your website is going to be in this body. And all the rest is going to be in the information about the website,
sometimes be like a drawn-out game type of war. How do you maintain your focus?
Okay, but you probably saw that when we had this over
match
like
is
this,
as mental as it is physical after all. You just have to keep your sights on the scoreboard and the finish line.
Even if I have these extra
Ignore
spaces,
the pain. Just try to
to
rack up
so let's
pinfalls and keep
introduce
victory in
another
sight.
extension. This one is called Prettier. So go ahead to the extension tab and search for Prettier. Prettier, like this. Click on this one, it looks like this. Hit install. And once you do that, what you can do is go to the wrench tool here, go to settings, and you can
There's some
search
shock in the arena after that
format.
kick out.
Lesnar
And you
quick to
can
counter.
enable this format on save. And basically it
Outside the
formats
ring
the
now.
code for
He has
you
no
if a
need to
formatter
rush.
is available. So Prettier is a
This is just
formatter.
brute power.
And it's just going to keep your structure very organized,
Hope you
even
boys
if you
put your
write
running shoes
sloppy
on.
code
It might be
or
time to
you
clear
have
out.
random spaces here as
Down
well.
to
This
and
one
a
is
double
hard to
axe
read,
handle
but when you
smash.
say it, it does it automatically for you. And it's kind of nice because
Into
you
it,
can see
John.
what parent is whose parent and who are the children. So I know that the head is the parent of the title and the body has a
Throw him
parent
back in
of
under the
each
ropes.
one. okay? So this kind of keeps everything nice. Okay, next up, what I want to show you is a bunch of awesome meta tags that we can add to our pets here. So again, just a few more things that are not visible, and then we're going to get straight into the fun, I promise. So here, what we can do is add some SEO that's going to improve our search engine optimization. Alright, so our website is going to be more easy to find. So we added one, which is the title here, and actually you can make this longer like this. Instead of a professional cooking boy, I just added this for fun, and as you can see, updated right there. You can also view this on a bunch of websites. If you search like YouTube here, you're going to notice that the title, oh, we just had YouTube, but okay, let's search another one, Amazon. As you can see, Amazon's online shopping for electronics, etc. So it has a pretty long title. Okay, so let's add another one. The other one we're going to add is called Meta, and hit tab. But as you can see, this one is actually doesn't have this closing tag, like page 1 or like title, just like Meta. That's it. So we're gonna find some tags that do close, some that don't close, and I don't really want you to put your head over and like sweat and invest a lot of time in remembering which tags close and which tags don't. So what I recommend you to do is just hit tab, just right here, tab, and VS Code is automatically gonna know what to do. So this way, you're gonna write them and you don't have to worry about it. And if you keep writing more HTML, you are gonna remember it because you keep using them a lot. So it's gonna go into your memory. So don't really sweat about which tags close, which tags don't. Just hit tab and let the autocomplete do it for you. And yeah, you're just gonna remember it easily this way. So Meta, another thing I want to introduce you is if we come here, after right inside this tag here, and just add a space, we can add something called an attribute. And all an attribute is, it just basically changes the behavior of the meta tag that you are on. And you're gonna see this being used a ton, especially here when we're in the body and we're gonna add inputs and we're gonna add a bunch of other things. We're gonna add a bunch of attributes in here that's gonna change the behavior, or maybe just give a name to our tags. So let me show you what I mean. In the meta, we're going to add an attribute called name. And we're going to set this equal to description. So this is a meta that's going to handle the description on our page. I'll go back to the Amazon if you still have it open. Let me go Amazon.com and pull it up here on the screen. So as you can see, it has the description down here. So that's going to be our meta tag. And here we can add another attribute called content. Alright, and here, if we hit enter, it's, as you can see, auto-completes it for us, just like it did before here. We just set it equal, and we just add 2 quotes. Okay? And here we can say Dev Ed is a professional cook with Italian dish expert. I don't know. I'm really bad at adding these. But if you do a quick film or something, you're probably going to mention a lot of keywords here like front-end web developer, HTML and CSS, and things like that. So, okay? But a title is still going to be way more important than this description. But it's very good to add this as well. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is going to be a bit weird, but I'm going to write it down here for you. We're going to say meta, and the attribute is going to be called character set. Okay, and we're going to set this equal to UTF-8. This is something, again, I don't really want you to worry about that much, but it's pretty much an encoding. It's an encoding that our browser can understand. So basically all the words like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and these symbols, like dollar sign and these symbols, is basically you're telling the browser what kind of character set to use and encoding to use. You can kind of hover over this parset and you can parse it, and you can see kind of more of the meaning. It's kind of It's not that weird. The attribute declares the page character's encoding and must contain standard Yanamine name code. Yeah, it's a bit weird. But all it basically is just an encoding that recognizes the characters that we generally use here, especially in Europe or US, right? It's not Chinese characters or any other things like that sort. Okay, so again, this is just something we add. I wouldn't worry too much about it, but it's good to have it here. Okay, so that's another one. Let's do another one. We're gonna say Meta again.
This level of fight is what makes Brock Lesnar an elite superstar.
This one is going to be called Robots. Now, it's not as cool as it sounds, unfortunately. But what the Robots meta tag does, it basically provides instructions to the web crawlers whether to index your web page or not. So it has an easier time finding your web page, or you can declare it for it to not be visible if you don't want it to. So the way we can add this is we can do a meta here, and we can say, let's say name, just like we did with the description, and set this equal to robots. And then the content here is basically going to be, you can have two things here. You can say index and follow. Or optionally you can say no index and no follow, but I wouldn't recommend that. So basically what follow does, basically the search engine crawler will follow all of the links you want. Okay? And the index is the crawler will index your whole webpage. Okay? So you add this and it just helps out the crawlers. It's going to find your webpage easier, and you're probably going to appear on Google first. Okay, so that's another one. I kind of want to change this little logo here because I don't really like it. This is just the default that appeared to us, but I don't like the globe. I don't want to be Mr. Worldwide. I want to have my own. How can I change that? Well, what we can do is we can go to Google again, our dear friend, and we can search for some icons. So what we can do is we can say .icon files here. And I don't remember the name, icons. This was the website. They're going to provide you some simple icons here. Let's just use one just for fun. Let's go to this one.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
I don't know, which one do you like? I like the little house. I want to get the house. So let's go on the house, and we're going to download this icon file. Okay, so click on that. It should download for you. And that's what it does. We're just going to drop it in here. Drop it in here. And now what we're going to do is, right here, we're going to say link this time, not meta anymore. And as you can see, the link element allows you, we're not going to hit tab here, and I'll tell you why. If we hit tab, it's automatically going to generate as this well style sheet page. Now, it does this because it's very commonly used to link our style sheet. So this linker you basically use to connect your CSS to your HTML, or to connect different things to your HTML. However, I don't want to do the CSS right now, but this is kind of similar to the way you attach the logo. So all we do is we have this attribute file here, and I'm not going to delete it. And as you can see, it's just the attribute's name of relationship of the link document to the current document. The attribute must be space separate links. Okay, so I think they even have a link type here. So let's open up. Let's actually see what they show us. Okay, so we have author, bookmark. There's a bunch of here, but look, there's one called icon. So we can replace that with icon, because that's what we have. And href is basically gonna be the URL, or the location of our icon. And the way we can find that is we can just have a slash, and that's automatically gonna pull up the whole file structure that we have in the left, and we can just click on it and hit Control Save, and take a look. We have our little house. Yay! Thank you so much. That's so cool. It's so cozy already. and our Xiang. But hey, it's a good start. There's one last one I want to introduce you, which can be a bit kind of weird, but it's very, very helpful. So we're going to see it. Now we're going to click on it, and then we're going to say new, and this is going to be viewport, okay? And the content is going to be, okay, just follow along with me a little bit, it's going to be weird. We're going to say width equal to device width. And then we're going to add a comma, and then we say initial.
Managing to get some control back now. Could be what Lesnar needed to reawaken the beast.
Dash scale. It's going to be equal to 1. Now, we're going to put our spacer so you guys can see.
Hoping to end it here.
So initial scale 1. Okay, so this kind of looks weird, but all it does is, well, like 10 years ago, websites weren't really made for mobile. It was all desktop. So what this helped with is basically scaled the website all the way up till it filled the whole screen for maybe a smartphone or something. So as you can see, you can read it. Width equals device width. So the width of the website should be the width of the device. And the scale should be basically so you can see the whole content. So it should be scaled like 1 and not zoomed in like this or zoomed out like this. It should be fit perfectly. I actually want to show you a quick example here. And I quickly want to show you this example right here on V3 Schools, which is a really good resource. As you can see, without the viewport meta tag, this is how our content looks on the mobile screen. However, if we add the viewport meta tag, it makes it more responsive. It takes advantage of the full space of the device, of the width of the device. So that's it. We just usually add this as well without actually worrying about it. And there we go. We have a proper structure of our website. Now you're gonna be mad at me because I'm gonna show you a cool new trick to set this up from scratch super fast. So I'm gonna delete everything here. I'm just gonna cut it out and take a look right here. If I hold shift and press 1, we're gonna add an exclamation point. I'm gonna hit tab and take a look. That's automatically gonna generate us this whole structure. Here we go. So we can do this. Shift tab and boom, we have our boilerplate generated. Now it doesn't actually add those other meta tags like the ones that we have here, like the robots and the icon and the description here. But I kind of wanted to show you the 2 ways we can do it. We can add it after if you want. I'm going to stay with the original one that we have. Let's take a look at some fairly common HTML elements that we use. So we did the page 1, which is heading 1. Now there are some others. There's page 2 as well. Let's say a layer there. As you can see, this is going to be smaller. And it goes all the way to 6. There's actually a pretty quick thing. You can hold Shift Alt and press down.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
Page 4, page 5, and page 6. So let's do that really quickly. Oh my goodness, there we go. Page 3. And as you can see, my Visual Studio Code editor auto-completes the last thing if I want to change it to. If I change this to page 4, it changes automatically there too. Page 5 changes there automatically as well. And this is again just a small little extension that you can go to the marketplace here. And you can search
the winner is celebrating, but I think they're hiding an injury, guys. There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you gotta be on your toes at all times.
Page 6 as well. Let's also copy this and just say hello there. So these are all the different headings